How is the European Union democratic deficit different from the democratic deficits in individual member states?
I mean, I think the difference here, I mean, there's certainly interlinked. A lot of people across Europe, mainly in states where there used to be two major dominant parties, are now really feeling that neither of those parties represent them that well, and that there's a difference between what they vote for and what they're getting, and that of course reflects across Europe into Brussels. Look at Slovakia, 13% turnout at the last European elections, which is just a shockingly low turnout rate. And that's basically because a lot of people don't think that when they're voting in Brussels, that's having an impact on what they're seeing in terms of policy. And I think over the last few decades, there's not been that much of a correlation between what people vote for and the difference in policy they get.
The very convenient thing for national politicians with Brussels is that they can blame everything that goes wrong in Brussels and take credit for everything that goes right in their own back garden. And over time, Brussels gets all the blame and it only gets bad press. Is that something that can be reversed?
It's a complicated issue, of course, because there are some states that believe in the brilliance of Brussels and the expansion of the European project. Others, of course, disagree, and that's at a local level and at a governmental level. I think the real problem for the European project moving forward is twofold. One is that the new members, the Eastern members, aren't as engaged in the process as maybe they have to be, as people that are benefiting disproportionately from it, you could argue. The second is that, of the major projects that they've undertaken so far, the Euro being the obvious one, they haven't really come up with a solution to it that's acceptable to everybody. So while Brussels is asking for more bigger projects, and the energy union, potentially this EU army that's being floated, it's sort of confusing to voters who think, well, you haven't even fixed the first project that you wanted to do, so why should we trust you with even bigger ones?